Hey soul explorers, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey that transcends the boundaries of life and death itself. We're diving deep into the Bardo Thodol, commonly known as the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Ever wondered what happens when we take our last breath? Does our consciousness simply vanish, or is there something more, something beyond our current understanding? The Bardo Thodol isn't your average ancient text. It's a profound guide, a roadmap if you will, designed to navigate the mysterious realms that Tibetan Buddhism believes we enter immediately after death. And believe me, it's not just about death. It's a powerful tool for understanding the nature of consciousness, reality, and our very existence. This incredible text comes to us from the 8th century, thanks to the legendary figure Padma Sambhava. Think of him as the Indiana Jones of Buddhism, a spiritual master, a yogi, a mystic who brought Buddhism to Tibet. He was known as Guru Rinpoche, the precious master, and he possessed deep insights into the nature of mind and the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Now, Tibet back then was a melting pot of spiritual practices, with the indigenous Bon tradition, full of shamanic rituals and animistic beliefs, holding strong. Padma Sambhava, with his profound understanding of tantric practices, skillfully integrated aspects of Bon into Buddhism, creating a unique and enduring spiritual foundation for Tibet. He also founded the Sami Monastery, a pivotal center for Buddhist learning. Padma Sambhava recognized that death wasn't the end but a transition, a crucial moment where the mind, freed from the physical body, could potentially achieve liberation. He understood that most people, upon dying, are lost in a whirlwind of illusions, fears, and attachments, preventing them from recognizing the true nature of reality. His compassionate heart led him to create the Bardo Thodol. He envisioned a guide that could be recited to the dying or studied during life, preparing the mind for the Bardos, the transitional states after death. He wanted to ease suffering and open the door to enlightenment, even when all seemed lost. The Bardo Thodol outlines 3 main Bardos, or transitional states, that every soul traverses after death. The Chikai Bardo, the moment of death. This is the initial stage, where the physical body dissolves, and consciousness separates from its earthly vessel. The soul then encounters the clear light, a dazzling, pure, and immense radiance representing the true nature of the mind, a state of pure, unconditional awareness, free from duality and fear. For the spiritually prepared, the Chikai Bardo is the gateway to instant liberation. Recognizing the clear light as one's own essence leads to nirvana, ending the cycle of rebirth. It's a direct experience of truth, where all illusions dissolve. However, for the unprepared, the intensity of the clear light can be terrifying. The mind, clinging to familiar patterns, might interpret it as a threat and retreat, missing this golden opportunity for liberation. The Coniad Bardo, the realm of visions. As Carl Jung wisely stated, our unconscious projects powerful forces, both divine and demonic. In the Coniad Bardo, the soul, now free from the body, enters a realm where its own mental projections take center stage. These projections manifest as both peaceful and wrathful deities, reflecting the soul's accumulated karma and emotions. First, peaceful deities, embodiments of enlightenment and positive qualities, appear. However, if the soul is overwhelmed or unable to recognize their true nature, it moves to the stage of wrathful deities. These monstrous figures are not external demons but rather expressions of the soul's own anger, fear, and repressed desires. The Coniad Bardo is like a dream state but amplified. Everything is vivid and intense because the mind is no longer filtered through the physical body. The key here is to recognize that all these visions, both beautiful and terrifying, are simply creations of the mind. The Bardo Thodol emphasizes the importance of remembering the clear light, the pure essence of the mind, which underlies all these projections. Recognizing the clear light allows the soul to transcend the illusion and achieve liberation. Fear and attachment are the biggest obstacles. The Bardo Thodol introduces the concept of shunyata, or emptiness, which means recognizing that all phenomena are devoid of inherent existence. Understanding this allows the soul to remain detached from the visions, realizing they are merely temporary expressions of the mind. The Sidpa Bardo, the journey to rebirth. If the soul fails to achieve liberation in the previous Bardos, it enters the Sidpa Bardo, the realm of rebirth. Here, the accumulated karma, like a magnetic force, pulls the soul towards its next incarnation. The soul experiences visions related to the rebirth process, often including images of couples in union. This is a metaphor for the creation of new life, and the soul is unconsciously drawn towards a new body based on its karmic tendencies. The Sidpa Bardo offers a final chance for liberation. By remaining detached and lucid, the soul can avoid being swept away by the currents of karma and choose to merge with the clear light instead of being reborn. The Bardo Thodol stresses that preparation for this journey begins in life. Through meditation, contemplation, and self-inquiry, we can become aware of the forces that shape our destiny and learn to detach from the illusions that bind us. The Bardo Thodol isn't just a guidebook for what happens after we die. It's a powerful manual for living a more conscious and meaningful life right now. It highlights the crucial point that the journey through the Bardos is profoundly influenced by how we live our lives, the habits we cultivate, and the way we understand our own minds. Think of it like this: we're not just preparing for death, we're preparing for how we experience the transition, and ultimately, how we shape our future, whether it's liberation or another round in the cycle of rebirth. So, how do we prepare? The Bardo Thodol points to several key practices. Meditation is the cornerstone. It's not just about sitting still and trying to empty your mind. It's about training your mind to become more focused, stable, and aware. Through regular meditation, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. We start to see the impermanent nature of everything that arises in our consciousness. Just as if someone is training to do difficult things, meditation is like training your mind to be more focused, more stable. Through meditation, you will be able to observe your thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. The mind will become as still as a lake, reflecting the sky. It's like becoming the eye of the storm, calm and centered amidst the chaos. This skill is invaluable, not just in life, but especially in the Bardo states, where the mind's projections can be incredibly intense and disorienting. The untrained mind will be like a leaf blown about by the wind. Contemplation involves deeply reflecting on the core principles outlined in the Bardo Thodol, particularly the concepts of impermanence, the illusory nature of reality, and the cycle of karma. We ponder the fact that everything is constantly changing, that nothing lasts forever, not even our own sense of self. We examine how our actions, thoughts, and intentions create karmic imprints that shape our future experiences, both in this life and beyond. This isn't about judgment or punishment, it's about understanding the profound interconnectedness of all things. By contemplating these truths, we begin to loosen our grip on the things we cling to, the things that cause us suffering. Self-inquiry is the process of turning our attention inward, asking fundamental questions about who we are beyond our roles, our possessions, and our stories. Who am I, really? What is the nature of consciousness? What is my true purpose? This is the path. This is the path to your true self. Through honest and persistent self-inquiry, we begin to peel away the layers of conditioning and false identification that obscure our true nature. We start to glimpse the clear light, the pure awareness that lies at the heart of our being, even while we're alive. It's not enough to just meditate and contemplate. We need to integrate these practices into our daily lives. This means cultivating mindfulness in everything we do, paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise, without judgment. It means making conscious choices that align with our values and our understanding of karma. It means practicing kindness, compassion, and generosity, not just as abstract ideals, but as lived realities. Every moment of every day is a moment of training for the greatest journey of all. If this exploration of the Tibetan Book of the Dead resonated with you, smash that like button, subscribe for more mind-expanding content, and share this video with anyone who's curious about the mysteries of life and death. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you find most fascinating about the Bardo Thodol? Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking the truth within. Peace out, soul explorers.